Hey guys, thanks for making it to part 2 with me for this video on daily tasks. Now, I noticed that I had to kind of ramp things up. I didn't really have much time, so I decided to throw down a whole bunch of ads and get my second sponsorship underway. Reason being is that I got a special event going on for the Ford Mustang, the GT500, and so therefore I had to kind of ramp things up. I don't really want to lose tickets by sitting out for 3 hours on this, so I just decided to get on with it ASAP. So this is part 2 for my next daily task videos. So we're going to kick things off by, of course, opening up your classic crate. In this, we're just going to just finish off all the daily tasks that we had before. There's not much left to do at this point now. The main focus of this is, of course, your second sponsorship of Black Ridge Rivals. Everything else eventually just falls into place as you play the game. We only need to do a few race skips, a couple of races in general. We should hopefully be able to get this all done in about 15 minutes or so. So let's get straight to it. So we're going to start this off with Black Ridge Rivals now. We're going to complete the next 5 races. So I hope you can endure this with me. They are untuned races, so they are relatively boring. But we're just going to get through this. And we're just going to just get this all done. So let's get straight to it. Sunset Chaos Run. Always a nice track to do. I normally do about 28.5 untuned. So let's hopefully we get a nice, decent, perfect start. And let's see how the run is in this. So I'm just gonna do it all casual. There's no need to really push for times or anything like that. We just want to get these races completed and move on to the next part of our daily task. So let's just get this done. Wow, that was a very nice run. That McLaren did definitely give me a run for my money. He played really well. I probably would have beaten him if I had a perfect start there. Although I did hit that cop car, that's no big deal. That's 1 race down, 4 more to go. Let's nail this. High gear rush, as always. It's always high gear rush. Seems to be a fan favorite, I would imagine, or maybe a fire monkey favorite. But we're gonna get through this. Hopefully I can hit 25 seconds in this. No competitive style racing, just normal racing. Get this done. We can move on. Not a bad CCX there. Fairly colourful. Definitely not my blend of colours that I would probably choose, and definitely not the body kit I would probably want a CCX to have. So I think I might just have to kick his ass for good measure because he's got bad taste in body kit. Okay, let's do this. So that's race number 2. It can be relatively quick. So not that enjoyable, unfortunately. It's all just the same old stuff. As long as we can get these sponsorships done, we can get the P1 blueprints by the end of the season. Relatively close to the end of the season. And then we can actually start to do some more enjoyable tuned races, because tuned races is definitely where it's at. I personally wouldn't really want to spend extra gold to buy tools. Gold is just so hard to get. 30 gold in my currency is like the equivalent to $2. So it's just not worth kind of spending that. amount of gold just on tools. There's no need to play competitive and early this season. We just got to take our time for now, and we'll get to it at the end of the season, providing that you can make time to play competitively and get a good spot in the top 200. But once again, it's high gear rush. Fire monkey favorite, of course. Just knocked that one out again. Hopefully gonna get pinnacled next or off the grid run. I'm kind of sick of showing you guys high gear rush after high gear rush. It's a poor track selection here. Unfortunately it is randomized, so it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. So we're just gonna move on. High gear rush. Wow, okay. If I do get a final high gear rush race, I really do apologize on Fire Monkey's behalf, of course, because that is just appalling. That's very bad. So we're gonna do this once again now. Hopefully I don't fall asleep doing this. I don't really want to lose my momentum, but I kind of get bored real easy, especially from repetitive strokes. So just try to have a good run out of this. Got a perfect start there. Just keep the drift going. Oh, that's not looking good there. Didn't drop the gear down, which is very good. But my opponent is way too far ahead now for me to do anything about that. So definitely the race is to him. Let's definitely crack it this time round. See if I can at least gain some meters. It's probably not going to work out this time. Wow, I probably would have been able to beat him if I had one of the most epic runs of untuned high gear rushes. But it's quite rare. Gotta really have that beautiful, perfect first bend in order to keep your speed up. And then you'll be eventually able to hit that 24-second mark. But I am actually very, very happy to announce you Pinnacle Run as our final race for our second sponsorship. Hopefully I can put out something good for you guys, because we had a little too much high gear there. Hopefully I can hit a 47, low 47-second mark here. So we'll just give it a go. Now I see another wide body CCX here. Poor taste. It's just an ugly CCX. Oh, and he's fast too. Nice one. Oh, that was bad. Sorry about that. The missus loves to talk about Destiny 2. We play it together. It's quite fun. Very much enjoy that. And I got a 46-second mark there. So even though I was very much distracted, managed to pull out a very nice time. So we can end our second sponsorship. Get 33k, and now we can move on to the finale and get this all done. Now, I'm only gonna pretty much do 2 more races, and I will be skipping the rest. And I really hope the 5th crate can be loaded by then, but that all depends. So we'll go to our 5th crate, and we'll get that done. Okay, so that's our 12 races done. We're only 1 task away from completing this. Now let's find out how much we got left on the timer. I'm guessing 30 seconds like last time. Got a minute left. It's not so bad. What I'll need to do is skip a couple races in the meantime. Now I generally would skip some battery races, or any race for that matter. It just depends which material you're lacking at this point. So this is probably the part where you use your skips just to save a bit of time and effort. You don't really need to put much effort into the game now with skips. I'm very glad that I got a battery in that skip. I do need some bearings, and chapter 15 is always the first place I would go to collect a bearing, just because it's either bearing or a high cash value, especially if you've completed all the blueprint hunt there. So we got a nice cash offering here. Hopefully it's 12.5, but unfortunately we're going for 7.5, so that's okay. We're gonna go and pick up our crate now, and we've got another 10 more minutes now just to do whatever we need to do in the game. And oh, actually that is the last crate. I actually thought I had 2 more crates left to get, but that is the last crate. That would pretty much bring me to the end of the video. However, we still do have a little bit more to grind before we wrap this up. Now, unfortunately, we can't complete our car series assignment. It's just because I'm out of car series to do. And I can just show that to you. I'm only missing 1 race out of every single car series available in this game. And there's quite a few car series there. So we just need a couple more seconds of airtime so we can land that in 1 race. We just need one more near miss. We can do that very easily as well in 1 more race, and we'll probably just need to skip another race, and that would basically be it, and that would bring us to the end of our video. So even though I've basically explained to you the rest of the video, it'd be nice if you can just kind of watch this all with me, but that's up to you. So we're going to do chapter 11, Heidi Airborne boss race, which used to be one of my favorites, in fact. So the airborne races that I can tell you right now is chapter 6 boss, chapter 11 boss, chapter 2 boss, and there's also a genuine airborne race in chapter 2, which is the second replayable event there. So those are the only 4 airborne races available in the underground. And so if you're really seeking to hit these ramps with all your abilities, those would be the races to hit up. Nitro Rush is also another bunch of good races to do, specifically because it's part of our missions catalog, and you get some pretty good rewards, and you get some long Nitro Rushes too. Nitro Rushes, the best longest Nitro Rushes would most likely be chapter 3 replayable race 1. That one only requires 1 fuel to participate in, and it's a relatively long race. You can do about 30 seconds on that race. 30 seconds also applies to chapter 16 replayable race 2, which is another 30-second Nitro Rush, and is also chapter 19 replayable race 1, which is also another 30-second Nitro Rush there. You can, however, have a little bit of time extension on your Nitro Rush if you just make a little mistake and just crash on purpose. A relatively little crash. Try not to lose all your speed or come to a complete halt of the vehicle. For a halt of the vehicle, I would suggest that you go to chapter 3 Nitro Rush there, because you always end up with at least 25 to 30 seconds remaining at the end of the clock. If you decide to complete that race smoothly. So you can always halt your vehicle and just keep burning that nitro in order to push more seconds on it. and that's basically how you would farm your nitro seconds. As far as my understanding would go, that would probably be the best race to do in Chapter 2. Replayable race 1 is another nitro rush. You can farm about 20 seconds on it. It's a very good nitro rush to farm, just because it only requires 1 fuel for participation as well. So we've got our near misses there, and we've also hit our air time as well. So we got, I believe that might bring us to our end of our video. I think I only required 4 more fuel in order to complete the daily assignments today. So we'll just quickly check that and just see if we have completed it all. And no, I actually need 1 more race to do. So yes, it's just as I said before, you've got a race skip, and whatever material that you may be lacking, or whatever material that you require more of, you can just go and just skip it, and try to always do a boss race if you can, just because if you don't get your material, you can always get a nice cash result. Because you always need money in this game in order to hit your crates, and always keep your material stocked. But at the same time, it's also a necessity to install all your parts as well. So there you have it, luck of the draw. There's 15 grand right there. That's 3/4 mark all the way to getting your 5 classic crates. This does bring me to part 2 of our daily assignments. I hope you enjoyed the video. I can now finally start working on the GT500. It should be a nice special event. I really do look forward to their bronze, silver and gold positionings there. Hopefully I can win this car and finish this car by the end of this special event. Thanks a lot for watching, and hope this video helped you. If you do have any questions, you can always just comment below. Give it a like if you want to subscribe as well. If you want more videos of more tutorials and a little bit more guidance, and possibly even more quicker ways of conquering this game. Well, I'll leave you guys to your day. Enjoy the rest of your day.